Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion, Galactic Survival. And yeah, so basically what I did is I came down, I took out as many of the antennas I could find. I'm not seeing any more in the items list for the base. So all of the things that draw power show up on this list, and so yeah. Basically, there's a few things that I'm going to actually be taking out. I'm going to take out all of the alien containers. They're just in random places, and I don't like having them in there. And I'm going to take out all of the flares. I'm going to replace the flares with lights, because the flares don't actually give you a light source. They just give you a light effect. That may sound like I am playing with semantics, but it is actually what it does is the flares provide almost no light locally, but they provide you with a light beacon. So when you look at the lights in the game, there is a bright point on them. Let me see if I can find one that I can give you an example of. Actually, is there anything in this one? Oh, okay. Thank you. Wow, all the lights in here are gone. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, well, good thing we have some lights. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's throw some lights in here. Yeah. So if you see that bright... Oops. If you see the bright spot at the center of the light, that's actually the flare. On most lights, this is actually a light source, so you get a radial light effect. On a flare, you don't get the radial light effect. We want that to be white. Thank you. And yeah, there's a bug in the game that if you change the color of a light after placing it, the flare retains the original color until you either get far enough away that the light has to be re-rendered, which is what usually happens. And then when you come back into range on it, the light will actually have the appropriate color flare. We are going to throw this in here. I did find that... I don't know if it's just I didn't use enough charges, but I used most of a charge on the removing tool to try and get rid of one of the alien blocks, and the block seems to be not removable. You can't scavenge it. Basically, you have to destroy it in order to replace it. So what I'm going to do is, instead of destroying all of these blocks and having to repair them and replace them with the iron, I'm going to leave them. I'm wondering if there's stuff below us as well, because this looks like there might be something behind this. Well, no, I guess not. That's just, you know what, this is probably the current mining area. Interesting. Do I have... No, I don't. Okay. So what I might do with this is actually take it out and finish this off. But we'll see. Actually... Yeah, so we're on the complete back way. We're completely facing away from the things that we would really need if we were going to use this as a mining base in that capacity. So, okay. It's a good thing I brought the lights. So now that we have the lights, we can actually see what we're doing down here. Let's throw some oxygen in some of these tanks, because I did use some the last time I was here. I don't know which tank it came out of. This one? Alright, so now we have oxygen, we have power, we have control of the base. I have replaced the core, obviously, since we can swap things out. Yeah, and for those who don't know, if you don't have control of the core for the base, you're not able to place stations. Which is why I was hoping there was a crafting station here, because then what I'd be able to do is basically use the free power of it being an AI controlled base. We'll take it just because I hate scrapping things. So when the base is under the AI control for the core, you can still use the stations, you just can't place anything. We have 3 large generators, what is our power output looking like? So we have about 3 hours of power left, as long as we're not crafting anything. We do need to go up a level. Let's head up the elevator. And I will be producing more lights to put in this place, because while the aesthetic is really nice for the game, yeah, I actually like being able to see where I'm going. I don't want to have to use a flashlight everywhere. Alright, so when we come up here, there are... It's on that side, I think, right? So we have more lights here, we have more lights over here. Let us... Here. We'll change that out that way. See if we can do this without trapping myself in random places. Alright. Okay. And then there should be some power over here somewhere. Somewhere around here there are fuel cells. Oh, you need to come out of there. So we need to get upstairs and find out where you are dropping down at. So, yeah, there they are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and put blocks under these. Right now you can, like if you fall through there, that's down, that's the generator level. And I like having enough power for things. Yeah, see, we need to get you out of there. I like having enough power that I don't have to worry about, you know, refilling it every 20 minutes. So now we are up to almost 6 hours in game of power. Yeah, like I said, we need a lot of light in this place. We are going to take anything in there. No, okay. Oops. Helps if I... Alright, and this is the one where we have the health and the power system. Or the health and oxygen system, rather. Right? Or maybe not. I guess not. Was this the one where we came through? See, I got turned completely around. Alright. We'll figure it out here shortly. Did I leave anything in here? No, okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm going to be reorganizing this place, obviously. I need to make it a little bit more... yeah, see, so that's the flare. And as you see, that thing is not putting out any light. It's just a... kind of an annoyance, really. Alright, so take that out. We are going to go ahead, jump in, grab us some oxygen. And what I'm going to be doing is relocating a lot of things upstairs that are currently down here. Because, well, I don't like having all of my stuff this far scattered apart. Mainly because it's an inconvenience. I mean, I'll leave the stuff that's down here, but I will be adding things upstairs because, like I said, I don't like having to run all the way through the base in case something happens where I need food or oxygen quickly. To me, that's just not a practical design, and until they have this set up like Space Engineers where you can have pressurized areas that do not need to worry about... see, there's that's where it's at. You're in there. Okay. You are coming out. Yeah, but until they have pressurized space where we don't need to worry about what's going on, when you're inside the base, you basically are able to... I think I walked right over this. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, so that's that. It would be really nice if we had a better indication of where we had antennas at. So that's there. Can I get up in here? No. I could before, because I didn't have that there. Okay. So yeah, basically I'm just going through, clearing out all of these power-consuming stuff that does not offer any real benefit to keep. And reclaiming the parts, we'll put down the workstation. I think we can actually go ahead and put that stuff in. And then, yeah, we'll be back shortly. BRB, guys. And we're back. Welcome back, all. Yeah, so I found I wasn't paying attention when I came through here the first time because I was kind of in a hurry, but there's a door behind one of the supply crates. I'm kind of curious to see what's back here. Okay, well, there's... Oh, that's a mean little secret. Nice. I don't think you actually get anything for these, do you? If we get anything, it's going to be electronics or metal, so let's see if we get anything for them. Nope, doesn't look like it. So, yeah, that's an interesting little level quirk. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish... We're going to go ahead and finish wandering out around here. I did find most of the antennas now. I think that's all of them. I hope that's all of them. Alright, so you're there. You are the med station. Alright. Okay, so you're the medic station. You swing around, but there's no door. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the ways through. This is one of... There's another way through over here. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just making sure that we've gotten all of the things that are a little less than useful out. Just by taking out the antenna, and I haven't put any more power in since earlier when we first put the power in downstairs. Just to give you an idea of how much power the antennas were drawing. We now have 8.5 hours of power with only removing the antennas. I have not taken out any other lights. I haven't taken out any... Well, I did take out one of the auto turrets that you saw. But, yeah, that's the only thing that was potentially taking power outside of the antenna. And I removed, I don't know, probably another 15 antennas. So those things do add up quickly as far as power draw are concerned. And this was one of the areas where there was an antenna that went down. And what I will probably do is put an elevator in there. That gives us direct access down. And then we have the elevator up here, which brings us to the little cubby room. There's another door on this side, and then there's a door that leads into the room that we broke into through here. One of the things that I was saying I was going to do is turn this into my crafting area, since we do have a crap ton of storage. And these are full cargo boxes, not the old style 2-slot cargo boxes, the loot boxes. What we'll do is we'll put a crafting station. Actually, we're going to go ahead and do that. Let us put one crafting station here. We'll flip that bad boy around. And then what we'll do is we'll have a... this will be the raw resources. Well, the processed resource, I should say. And then these will be the components that are built from those. And then I'm going to put a couple of more storage blocks in over here. I'm probably going to put something on the back wall or just over here somewhere. Because there will be another station here. I'm going to put an advanced station in here. And what we'll do is we'll have one of these be final output. So we'll have one for like building blocks, one for ship blocks, one for, you know, whatever, weapons, and another one for ammo or whatever. So we'll end up with like an armory crafting area. That's the idea anyway. But I do need to produce a couple 100 blocks to start fixing the base. With this, I think I'm going to take I like the farm idea. I like the way this is set up. But I think I'm going to take the fencing out so that we can actually use the blocks around here. The lights are not optimized. I mean, you've got a lot of wasted space for what you're getting power-wise, in fact. So that one's there. This one's here. So basically we have one light for 2 blocks in space. In spacing, I should say. I also... Yeah, because if we put the farm tiles here... yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. We'll turn this into a farm, maybe turn this entire thing into a farm area. We'll resituate I forgot we have food here, huh? Well, that was convenient. Actually, because we know we're going to turn this into the overall farm area. I don't want to place this yet. Alright, let's not place that yet. We'll go ahead and just eat the food that we have. Generally, I don't like doing this because you get more value out of it by cooking it into other things. But you know what? It's going to perish anyway. So yeah. So what we'll do is let's go ahead and take this beast out. What I will probably do is actually take out all of the farm blocks and stuff as well. Bring more over from the other base. We want to go ahead and drop all of this stuff in here. Right, is that everything? Yes, that is everything. Okay. And we want to craft a new food station. Right there. Alright, so while that's crafting, since we have oxygen and food now, we're good to go. So basically what I'm going to do is, let's take this out. And once we're done taking this out, since we have effectively taken over the space, what I'm going to do is probably do a little bit of reorganization over here, figure out how many of the farms plots we can put in. I do think I'm going to leave the detailing that they did for the base. Do I want to continue that? Yeah, no, I'll leave it here. And we'll come back. When you come back, hopefully we should have more done on the farms, and yeah, we'll start turning this into an actual base. The idea is that the base that I have over there, that's half a kilometer away, a little over half a kilometer away, is going to be the main base that I'm doing most things from, as far as like when we go out exploring. That'll be where we do most of our stuff, especially like when we start working on the starbase, because we will be starting a base in space. I do want to have an orbital base, and what I'm thinking I'm going to do is that the base there, the first base that we have, is actually going to be our launch platform area. So anytime we need to go to deep space, we'll have all of the supplies for that at the base over here. What that means is that most of the farming stuff will probably come out. I may leave it, I don't know. It just depends on how fast the power draws. But yeah, plans for the future. Anyway, thank you all for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did enjoy the episode, consider hitting that like button on your way out. And if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Both the subscribing and the likes let me know that you're enjoying the content. And the more you enjoy it, the more of it you're going to get. So with that said, I hope everyone has a fantastic week. This is our lovely, lovely Wednesday. Week's half over. The weekend's halfway here. And I hope the weekend is shaping up to be fun and enjoyable for everybody. And as always, folks, if you have any comments, questions, or whatever, throw it down in the section below the video. I do my best to get back to you in a timely manner. And again, if I don't make it to you, I apologize. It's nothing personal. Just ran out of time. And as we are out of time here, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Take care. And as always, folks, be safe out there.